Well, hello. This is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I am excited to be here with you today. I am coming live a little bit later, and I'm not sure if this will actually be my set time, but I ended up having an appointment and maybe 5 o'clock. Tell me if 5 o'clock works better for you folks. It's kind of hard to find a time that works for most people. So, anyway, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Vancouver Island, Parksville, BC. And I am tonight going to do a card with you from our annual catalog. And I am loving these dies. And actually, I have a class that's coming up probably next week, and you'll be hearing very soon about what's happening. But this is the die tonight that we are going to use in particular. And here is the stamp set that goes along with it. We're going to use it for a sentiment, but we're going to focus on the die. And it's a fairly easy template that you could create at home with pretty much any bundle or dies that you have at home. So we're just going to put that there for now. And I'm going to move that out of the way. And you can see I'm starting with a white card base. So very simple start. And then our next layer, and again, you can use whatever colors you have, but this is a garden green, and I can put the measurements below this video as well so that you have all that. But I am doing a lot of layering on this card with our beautiful cardstock. And so you can see on this one, I have just a small, very thin little layer just to be able to have some nice effect. And then over here, I've got three different layers, and this is the one that we are going to first of all die cut. So let's move this out of the way. I'm going to bring my little mini cut. And if you're joining me, please comment and let me know that you're there. It's always way more fun to be able to do together, and just love that you are able to join me today. And if you're catching me later on the replay, same thing. Let me know that you're there and would love to hear from you. I actually am enjoying a cold drink today and wondering what you guys like to drink for something cold at home. I actually have a soda stream, and I love using lemon, real fresh lemon. So what do you guys like as I get this on here? Let me know. So I'm just going to center this. Very simple. Just center that on there. Yeah, we're definitely in summer, and I can't believe how fast summer's disappearing. I just got home and it's like, summer's disappearing. Oh, well, that's okay. All right, so I am going to take this down here now and move that over there. And this die is not your typical die where it will cut completely out. It actually only does some partial cuts. So you can see here that this leaf, and that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to just purposely kind of fold it up. This little end I'm going to fold up a bit. This end fold up a little bit. So each one of them just give a little bit of a bend, but you can see how they do not come all the way off. Now, the class that I will be doing on this, I have another technique with this one that I'm going to be showing you, and it's a lot of fun. And I will be having my open house coming. We had a little bit of a delay this week, but I have been very busy planning and prepping, so stay tuned, it's coming. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to glue this onto here. So you can see now we've got a fair bit of texture on there just by it, that special dye. So now when I go to glue this, I do, or put your adhesive, I don't want to put it, of course, anywhere where it will be lifting up. We just want to put some adhesive around the edge. So just around there like that. Okay, won't put that too far because we're going to need it again. And so this here that I'm placing, I forgot to tell you, is Granny Apple Green. And again, it can be whatever color you prefer to um, layer it with. So here we've got Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, and now we're going to layer it on white. And you know, even if, oh, look who's there. It's Suzanne. Yes. I know there are, and this particular set, actually, let's see if I can grab it here. This particular one does the same thing. It doesn't cut everything out. So the card that I'm making in my class, it's really beautiful how it has this little swirl, and then some pieces, of course, don't cut all the way. So it's pretty cool. And you know, even if you're just having trouble figuring out what you're going to make in a card, just by using layers of paper, whether it be our cardstock or whether it be DSP, it is amazing how you can get such a nice effect. So here we have those 3 layers. Now we're going to go back to our white cardstock layer and our garden green. So now we're going to take the adhesive and we're just going to put it all the way around. I hope you're enjoying your summer, Suzanne. I haven't seen you in a while. Although nobody's really seen me. But I am excited to be back here and, oh boy, get back onto the regular schedule of classes and creating again. That's the fun part. So now I'm taking my Granny Apple Green and I have embossed this piece with the embossed brick, exposed brick 3D. And I really do like that one. It's very natural. So if you're using anything with flowers or greenery, houses, I mean, it can be used for almost anything, but it definitely looks really, really nice. So we've got this here now. And so now I'm going to take this and I think I am going to pop that. So let's get some. I've got the last bit of my dimensionals here. Don't want to waste anything. I think these ones I had already cut off a layer, but that's okay. You guys use all the ends and pieces of your dimensionals? I hope so, because they certainly work great. Maybe just a little more work to cut to get every little piece, but it's a good money saver. Well, we might have to have a little bit more. And, well, see, in these ones I haven't cut. So we'll just cut a few more. It doesn't have to be any fancy way at all. So let's put one there, and of course, actually I'm going to put 2 in the middle. You don't want your card to sag. Saggy cards are not very pleasant. So let's put those like that. And we need one more little guy up there. All right. And then we're not done because we want to put a sentiment on here yet. And of course, we cannot forget our embellishments. So there we go. We got that on there now. So you can see, isn't that ever cool with the dimension? And then you've got texture here as well. And, what am I going to use? We could use iridescent pearls, or we could use these starburst sequins. Or we could use opal, I thought. These 3 choices. Somehow there's a blue one or purple one in there. I don't know. Anybody have an idea? You like the opal on there? Let's have a look. That's the lights reflecting opal. Here's the iridescent pearl. And here is the white sequins. So let me know which one you like. And I am going to get ready here to do our sentiment. So let me know which one you like. And what are we going to put on this card? I already got mine over here. I was busy creating already. Whoopsie. Which one are we going to use? How about this one? Oopsie. Yes, my class that I'll be doing, we're going to be making 4 cards with this in a variety of the dies and very pretty cards. Okay, I am looking for my strips. Oh, here, my strips are right over here. You like the opal? Yeah, they are nice and uh, iridescent. Okay, let's do that. Well, we're just going to stamp hello. So let's get out our ink. And I don't want to do a very big one. I'm just going to do a hello. We seem to always be able to use thinking of you or hello cards. So in this case, I am just going to cut like that. And I could go in or out. I think this time I'm going to go out here. And, oops, out. A little bit more on that side. Okay, move that all out of the way. I do like the purple starbursts. They are pretty special, but we don't want purple on this card. Okay, so here's our sentiment. Should we put that on first? We're going to put a little hello over here. And I think we're going to pop that one as well. Why not? Why not? So let's put that under here. Okay. Let's see, should I go over a bit? I'm thinking I'm going to go like that. Okay, now we need our opals. Let's see. Are we going to stagger them? I think, you know what? In this case, I think I'm going to go like this. I don't always do it. I usually go randomly. But I think in this card, I am going to put 3. Oops. Let's try to get them straight though, Madeline. Ah, here we go. All right, let's have a close look here. So here it is. So a card that you could use any time of the year. And of course, a hello, we can say hello to anybody. But yes, a very simple card if you're needing to make something. Hopefully this gives you some ideas. And of course, now you get a little peek at this beautiful die. It is very, very pretty. And stay tuned and watch, because these cards that I have made for the class, they're pretty cool. Pretty, and it comes with beautiful designer paper as well. So be watching. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And I am so glad you were able to participate with me, Suzanne, and anyone else that's joining, and anybody else that's going to join later. Thank you, and we will see you next week. All right. Bye for now.